Hey everyone, it's Nick. Today I want to give you a tutorial for this house right here. Now some of you might recognize it from a video that I uploaded 1 year ago in 2014, and it was titled Small House Tutorial, and the tutorial normally covers the entire build, but what I did is just showed people the front right here, and I thought that it was pretty easy to build the rest, but since many people messaged me, I thought I cannot justify myself for my behavior and want to apologize in the form of doing an entire tutorial right now. So we'll go over the most difficult part first, which is the front porch here, then we will cover the sides, this one and the other one with the chimney, then the back, and then we will start working on the small details like the interior, and then we are done. Now this is a ranch style house and I wouldn't necessarily fit it into a city, but more on a farm or something where you have a lot of wheat or something. I think this fits in perfectly, but if you vary the blocks just a little bit, it could also fit into a suburban city area. So now without further ado, let's crack straight on with the tutorial. The first step to building our house is placing down some spruce wood logs on top of each other, 2 like that, and then 4 oak wood planks right next to that, then some more spruce wood, then oak wood stairs, and then spruce wood like this. So you should be having something like that. Then you want to go back 2 blocks right here and right here as well, and fill in this entire area, so that's gonna be the area that your porch is gonna be on. For some more detail, we're gonna add in some oak fences here, here, and here, and on top of each of these spruce wood log pillars are gonna be 2 fences as well, like that. That's to support the roof that we're gonna add in just in a moment. Alright, to add in the back here, we're gonna place some more spruce wood, 4 on top of each other, so it has the exact same height as these fences right here, and then 4 here as well, and 4 here as well. So you have spruce wood in the back everywhere where you have it in the front as well, if you know what I mean. Now to add in the windows, we want to place some more oak wood right down here. You don't have to use oak wood for this, but you know, you can use anything because you can't see it, but why not use oak wood, right? Okay, for the windows, I'm gonna use some cobblestone. You don't have to use slabs, you can also use cobblestone, but I use slabs because I'm also gonna use them for the roof. This is kind of from a village, or inspired from a village, because you know they have these cobblestone blocks underneath their windows to support them, and I thought that was quite a good idea, so I did that as well. So now add in some wooden trapdoors right here to add a little bit more detail, and if you're fancy like that, just add in a chair right here. You know how they at the ranch have these rocking chairs, and then some armrests as well. And if you're really fancy, but that's just a small detail that you might want to add, put a spit bucket right there. You know how they chew tobacco and then spit it out? That's that. Alright, now a more basic thing to add in are the doors right here. 2 blocks on top of that as well. And then we want to start with the roof. And that is simply some oak wood, not oak wood, but cobblestone slabs on top of each other or next to each other like that, and then place them around like so. So that's the first part of the porch done. You should be having something that looks like this, and now let's go to step number 2. The sides to this thing are really easy to build because you only need the items in my hotbar below. So now you have this 4 tall column of spruce wood right here, and you're going to place some 5 tall columns and 6 tall columns of oak wood planks right next to that. And then you want to grab your spruce wood logs once again, go up 1 higher so you have this stair configuration going on, and then go out 2 blocks with the oak wood planks like this, so you're on the same height that the spruce wood is on, and you should be having something like that. And now you want to go down again with your oak wood and lower it down every time you use oak wood, like this. 2 oak wood here, and then 1 more spruce wood to finish it off. So now you should be able to place a window right in here. I'm using brown stained glass paints for this. Even though we used normal colored glass paints right here, I think it gives off the illusion of being dirty, because a ranch house usually isn't the cleanest place to be around, but in the front here I think this adds a little more color to it. I don't know, it's your preference, but I just like this color combination a little bit more. So now the same thing on the other side. We're gonna go up 5 blocks with the oak wood, and then 6 blocks here, then some more spruce wood, 7 blocks to be exact, and then 2 oaky here, and then go down with the oaky here. Oaky, that's a nice word. And then 1 more down here, and then spruce to finish it off. And now the window once again, cobblestone here, and then some glass panes right there. Now for the roof, we're first gonna do something simple, because we're gonna do a simple roof, and I'm gonna show you how the fancy one, man, place it, is done in just a moment. Like the one we have over here, we've got this window here, but in my opinion it's easier to build around a simple roof than first building the fancy thing and building around that. So now let me fill all of this in. One important thing that you need to know is not to place stairs on top of here, but cobblestone slabs, and then stairs that go down here as well. And that's pretty much it to this thing right here. If you want to give it a little more structure, I suggest placing stairs right here as well. Alright, I'll fill this in and then I'll be right back. If you've done everything correctly, you should be having something that looks like this. Now these stairs look a little bit out of place, so I'm considering removing them, but they're as optional as the window choice is to you as well. Alright, to build the fancy part, the easiest thing to do is just to expand this spruce wood and poke a hole through the roof right here and place 2 more spruce wood logs on top of that. And then leave 1 block as a gap, and then place some more spruce wood right here. Into that gap then you're gonna place some more oak wood with a fence, glass pane, not a fence, I'm sorry, in the middle there, and then 1 more block on top of that with a trapdoor on its face, like this. Now here comes the tricky part. It's not that difficult, but you know, stairs are always kind of a challenge to maneuver things around with. So firstly, you want to place some more cobblestone slabs on top of the slabs that you already placed, so it looks like this. And then some fences right here, 1 there and 1 there, and then some stairs here, here, and here, and here, and then a slab on top of this trapdoor, and then extending all the way into the back here, like that. Alright, knock this out right here, and then your goal is to sort of connect all of these stairs up so they form a nice roof shape. So something like this, and then knock this out as well. Place a stair here to make it look good, like that. This side is already done, wasn't too difficult. And then we'll do the same thing here. I replace this stair with some solid block action, and then place the stair right there. Knock out these stairs in the middle, and then go right here with the stairs. Wasn't too bad. Pretty cool. So it looks something like this. All the stairs are nicely connected and everything is fine and dandy. The backing to this house only needs 3 ingredients, and that is oak wood planks, some more cobblestone, and brown stained glass paints for windows. So the first thing we do is build a frame out of these oak wood planks that looks something like this, and then into these blank spaces here we're gonna add in some cobblestone, and then on top of there are windows, just like we did on these sides here and right there. Really simple and really cool. Alright, now the outside thing is pretty much done. All we need to add in now is our chimney, and for that we need some bricks. Did not grab them yet, but you can grab them right now as well. And for that we're gonna poke a hole into the ceiling here and place a 3x3 area of bricks like this, then 2 stairs like that, and then just continue up with the bricks like this. Now 2 blocks poking through the ceiling are perfect, just like we did over there. And then you might want to add in some cobweb that you acquire by enchanting a shear with the silk touch enchant, or you put the shear into an anvil with the silk touch book, and then you can get these cobwebs in an abandoned mineshaft and everything will look cool. Now for the inside here, it looks quite ugly. as you can see right there. So the first thing we do is add in the floor right here. You can also use other materials. It doesn't have to be wood. For example, if you're building a more modern house, you might want to use some clay or something like that. It does not have to be the exact same blocks that I'm using here. And this is super ugly, so just cover it up with some more oak wood right here, and that's gonna be your second floor then. And then we have one floor down here, so that's gonna be our main or first floor. And then we're gonna put a small stair that is facing or leading up to this area right here. Sorry about all my speaking mistakes. Normally that doesn't happen, but I've talked so much today, so yeah, just bear with me. Alright, I don't want to build the entire interior there. I just want to give you a small inspiration and insight of what I did in this example house. You don't have to build it exactly like this. It can be anything you want pretty much. So now for the chimney, I've added in some nice ornaments here with the bricks and the stairs that we've got right there. Looks pretty cool. I've got some iron bars right here, but if you're building a more modern house, I would recommend using some glass paints, but that's all up to you. And then down there we've got another rack, and then that's lit up with fire because it lights up all the time. Now you may be wondering why this whole house isn't on fire yet, and that is because I set the game rule. You can just search for it, game rule, and then do fire tick, just like this, and then you can type in false, and then that game rule will update, and that will lead to no fire spreading at all. And that's pretty cool, in my opinion. And then up there we've got some raw fish that is just cooking in the item frame. It's not cooking really, but it's just for decoration, and maybe you think it is, or your friends think that it's cooking, or it's just an aesthetic thing to do. Alright, down here we've got some more netherrack and some fire. You cannot see it from down below, but why I did this is if you don't have cobweb, you can simply use the particles from that fire to work as a chimney as well. Pretty cool, right? Okay, some more things that are in here is some carpet and a nice cozy couch right here out of dark oak wood stairs that you can sit on while watching your kitchen. That is pretty basic, but it has the most useful things like an anvil here, then a cauldron with water inside for your brewing stand, and a furnace with a stove in the form of an iron trapdoor. You know, everything looks pretty cool. And then a chest where there's nothing inside of it, and an armor stand where you can store your armor. And if you go up here to the second floor, this is quite the ugly functionality, so you may want to consider just adding in a ladder or something. And yeah, if you go up here, you will see my bedroom. Pretty basic as well, but I think it's pretty cozy. Maybe you want to add in some more carpet here to make it feel like it's home. You know, where you sleep, everything has to be nice and cozy, and then you can spy on people from the outside here through the fancy window that we built. So much you can do. And then there's also these chests here. They're sitting right next to each other because this one is a trap chest and this one is a regular chest, and they don't interfere with each other, so that is pretty cool as well. For some more color, I added in this bookshelf and this flower here, as well as this dead bush right there. Alright, that's pretty much it to this house. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you want to get a world download, there's gonna be a link to it in the video description as well, because I want you to check it out yourself if you haven't got anything, and I don't wanna, you know, leave you with anything that you wanted to see but haven't seen. So check out the download in the description. I want to thank you for watching and commenting and liking, and then I will see you next time with another Minecraft video. Bye bye.